In this video, I will explain about inheritance. It helps in creating a new class from an existing class, promoting code reusability. Let A be existing class. It has got its own variables and methods, and B be the new class. B be the new class. It has got its own variables and methods. Okay. As per this inheritance, the B acquires the properties of A. That is, it can access the variables and methods of A also, along with its own methods and variables. We'll see about an example now to understand this concept. A will have its own variables and methods. B also will have, it has got its own variables and methods. So once it is derived from A, B can access the variables and methods of A also, along with its own variables and methods. Okay. Let us see about the example now. This is the existing class, superclass or parent class. We can say it has got its own variable, that is base salary, and the method which will display the base salary. So it has got one variable and another one is base salary of the employee. This class employee I have taken. It has got one variable and a display function which displays the base salary. Okay, whereas the subclass, it is also called as child class. Its name is manager. It is derived from the base class. For deriving, this extends keyword is used. This extends keyword is used for inheriting the properties of employee. That means deriving from employee. So this manager has got its own variables and its own methods. It has got one variable and one method. That is, the manager is one of the employees of the organization. So this manager has got bonus of 10,000. So his total salary will be now this base salary plus bonus. That will be the total income of the manager. Okay, and to display this base salary and the total salary, the main function is defined. For defining the main function, a main class is declared. In that, I have defined the main function. So the main function is public static void main, and the signature is string aux followed by square brackets. And here I am creating the object of manager and then calling the function display. This display salary belongs to employee, that is the parent of manager, and this display total income belongs to the manager. So this manager object is able to access the method of employee as well as the method of its own, that is uh, display total income. This total income will be displayed. Okay, this method is accessed from the main function. Okay, that is about the example on inheritance. Next, we'll see about different types of inheritance. Next, types of inheritance. There are 5 types: single inheritance, multi-level, hierarchical, multiple, and hybrid inheritance. But of these 5, we'll discuss about only first 3 only. The Java doesn't support multiple and hybrid inheritance. You see what are those also. Now we'll see about single inheritance. Single inheritance, a subclass inherits from a single class. Here, subclass is the subclass is B, which is derived from A. Okay, since it is derived from A, it can access the methods and variables of A also. Here, A has only one variable, that is number A is equal to 10. It's initialized to 10. Whereas the B, which extends from A, that means it is derived from A, it has one variable, that is number B, which is assigned 20. and it has got one method also, that is sum, which simply displays the sum of A and B. That means here the B is the accessing the variable of A and accessing its own variable 20. Okay, let us see how this can be accessed now by creating an object of the class. The main function is declared in the public class test. Okay, so the name of the Java code, Java file should be test.java. Since it is declared in class test, main function is declared in the class test. And here the main function first executes this statement, that is B, that means object is created from the class B by using the new operator. Okay, an object is created like this, and it's called as obj. Is the name of the object. It is the object of the class B. So it has its own variables and methods. How many variables are there? Only one variable is there. That is int number B is equal to 20, and its function void sum and the system.out.println sum of A and B. Okay, this function method is there, and apart from these two members, it can access the members of A also. What is that member? Number A, which is 10. So it can access this also by using dot operator. Object dot number A means it can be accessed like that. Object dot number B means 20, and object dot sum. In that way, we can call this method sum. Okay, so let us see in the main function now. Main function, whenever this function when statement is executed, the object is created, and this object dot sum. So this sum is executed. So the output will be sum of two numbers A and B. A is the variable of class A and B is the variable of class B. So here this class B is able to access variable of class A also by using object. These two variables are accessed. Then the output is sum of A and B, which is 30. In that way, we have derived a class from single clause A, that is about single inheritance. Coming to multi-level inheritance, a clause, for example, C is derived from B, which in turn derived from A. In that way, this multi-level inheritance is defined. Here I have used A, B, three classes. C is derived from B and B is derived from A. Okay, since B is derived from A, this B can access its own variable as well as the variable of A, and C is derived from B. Okay, so C can access the variables of its own variable as well as the variable of B. Okay, let us see how this can be accessed by using this main function now. Main function object of C is created by using this new operator. So let us say this is object C. Let us say object C. And number A is 10 and number B is 20 and the number C, class C object number C is 30. Number C is 30. C object of C is created now. Let us object of C. Now using dot operator we can access call the function the sum. When this function is called, all these variables are added, the values of these variables are added, and the output will be 60. Yes, here he derived from B, B derived from A. So C can access the variable of B as well as A, and B can access the variable of A. So that way you should understand. Now coming to third one, hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance, two different classes are derived from a single class here. That is, class B is derived from A and class C also derived from A. So here the variable of A is number A and variable of B is number B and variable C is number C. Since C is derived from A, C can access this number C as well as number A. Okay, and B can access is number B and is number A. That is shown in this main function now. So in the main class, the main function is defined, the public static void main, and this array which stores the strings, arguments. While compiling and running, those are arguments will be stored in this array. Here I am creating object B using this new operator. The syntax B followed by object B is equal to new followed by B within with the empty brackets. A new operator will create an object B, create an object B. See, B can access its own variable, that is number B, and the variable of A. So here B is accessing number A, that is object dot number A. So output will be number A 10. 10 is output since it is accessing the variable of A. And C, object C is created by using this statement. After creating the object C, C will have its own variable number C 30 and the variable of A, that is 10. So it can access both, that is 30 and 10. So here I am showing that accessing number A. So it is able to access the variable of A. So this is all about hierarchical inheritance. And coming to multiple inheritance means multiple inheritance means where a class inherits from more than one parent. So that is not possible in Java. And whereas hybrid inheritance means mixture of any two inheritances. It is a combination of two or more types of inheritance. That is hybrid inheritance means it is a combination of two or more inheritance. So with this, inheritance and its types is over.